Hi everyone, this is Bhanvi Menghani and this is my task 3 for as a data science intern at the Sparks Foundation, wherein I have basically discussed unsupervised machine learning and more specifically the K-means algorithm, and let's have a look at how it works. Unsupervised machine learning is the kind of machine learning wherein we do not train the model completely. That is, we do not give the y labels to the model, like we only provide the x labels to it, and based on the x labels, the model is trained upon it and it is asked to perform upon the test data. We basically never indulge in spoon feeding our model. So in this task, I will particularly look towards the K-means clustering algorithm. Now K-means is a kind of a clustering algorithm, and by clustering, we basically means we segregate data into different parts or clusters which are similar in nature, much in the same way as we have segregated sections in a mart or when we go to Walmart or a data or some store. Now, first of all, I basically imported all the basic libraries like NumPy, Matplotlib, Pandas, and sklearn, and I have used Iris dataset, which is a pre-built dataset contained in the sklearn library. We have basically imported datasets from sklearn, and from there we have retrieved the Iris dataset. This dataset basically contains the sepal length, the sepal width, the petal length, and petal width of the flower, and we have 3 kinds of iris flowers, which we'll see later. So we have basically called upon the head function to have a look at what our data looks like, and to me it seems like a balanced data set, so we don't basically need to adjust the values. Next, to find k-means, we basically need to arrange the data into clusters, and for the clusters we often go ahead in the search of the optimum number of clusters, like the accurate number of clusters which we would require for a particular data set, and for that we basically use more popular or the elbow method. An elbow method is just a way of plotting, like it's just a hit and trial way wherein we plot all the values in a particular range, and then the value with the optimal point or the elbow wherein the breakdown occurs is selected as the number of cluster is selected as the k value basically. So we have basically loaded our data set and imported k-means algorithm, which is also contained in the sklearn library. Then for in a range of values 1 to 11, we have called upon this algorithm in a stipulated number of clusters with the same random state, so that there are no more changes in training the model. We have fitted a model and also appended it to our list. This WCSS is a list which we have initialized, which we'll be using in plotting the curve for us, and here we have also labeled the x and y labels, and the plot like it drastically shows us that at the number of clusters of something around 2 to 4, something in between 2 and 4, that's basically 3, we get the optimal value. Okay, next we have basically applied the k-means at the number of taking 3 number clusters, and we have called upon the fit and predict method to train our model, and our trained model is set in the y k-means value. Now after calling upon for understanding it more better, we have basically used a visualization method wherein we'll be plotting all the 3 kinds of iris dataset values, or the 3 clusters which we have made. The first one is the Sentosa, the next one would be a versicolor, and third one would be a Virginia. All of these are plotted using the dot scatter function, which can be studied further using this particular help option, like just applying a question mark behind it, and you can get the whole health. Wherein we have given the x and y values, we have given the color value. C stands for color. We have given green color, blue color, and red color. We have given the label articulating what kind of flower it belongs to, and we have also given the x and y scalar values, like which essentially has to be an array shape. Okay, and if you even hover over it, you will find something similar to, yeah, it says like it's an nd array, an n dimensional array with a shape of 150, 0. And we have basically plotted these into different colors, wherein we can see the blue one stands for Versicolor, the red one stands for Sentosa, and the green one for Virginica. And we have also plotted the centroids of these three categories using the cluster method, the cluster center method, which is provided by the K-means. And we have basically evolved into a nice model. We have calculated a nice model. Thank you.